There, let's see how this is going to go. Good Lord. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with my other one because it was saying I was losing internet the whole nine. I was losing internet the whole nine. Now, see, it says I've got no internet, ignorant. The fuck's that word I'm using? No, it's not in here, so I have no clue what the hell's even going on with it. That's not just joking. But yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on with it. It says like I got 1 bar, and then it goes to 2 bars, then it goes to 3 bars, and then it was. So it's something on StreamYard's end. It's not because I've got full Wi-Fi. Uh, yeah, I just think what it is because it's like really weird shit. But yeah, like the whole Samantha thing. Jake and I have been dealing with her for 3-4 years now. You watch, it'll do it again. Hey.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I just want to say, are you running anything on your internet? Are you running anything else in the background? Like, have you got YouTube running as well at the same time? Because
No.
that'll probably drain your. I was just saying that that'll probably drain
No,
your thing while you're
it's
doing it.
something on. It's something on. Uh, I forget what it's called, but it's on StreamYard's end. Hey, Tanya.
Whatever. You
It's
sound a
on
million times better.
StreamYard's
Go on,
end. Like
carry
it
on with your
shows I
little
got
rant.
one signal, then it goes. And, but like I said, we've been dealing with Samantha for 3-4 years. Now, she'll be on this little tirade, want to make herself relevant. She'll go away for a while. And it's like Jake said, she comes back, comes into everybody's chat. We just want the fun Samantha, not the Samantha getting into everybody's bullshit. Because, like I said, like she grouped me in to all this shit with everything that was going on with her, Alexis, and Stacy. And then she was telling people she recorded the Discord. Me the bummer. How are you, darling?
But didn't she go?
And
Didn't she go over to
she told them all she
Mark
recorded the
Perry's with
Discord.
like screenshots and everything?
I honestly think she did because when she was live, she was saying that she was going to give the recordings to J Love and Harvard Chick and all that. Like, I have no issue
How's that
really
worked out?
with
How's that
Harvard
worked out
Chick
though?
or
But Missy, how has that
I
worked out
have
with
no
Harvard
idea.
Chicky? Because from what I hear, she's persona non grata now around Mark Terry's. And I knew it was
I
coming.
don't know.
I said she'd be gone before Christmas. I said she'd be gone before Christmas.
Yep.
Like he,
Well,
I
from the
think it was
what I
Ray. I don't know
gathered
if he.
was
Go on.
well, from the way I understood it was I don't want to say Rachella said something to Mark, but there's a lot of people to Mark Terry's that are really good friends with G Mangoes.
Yeah.
And I don't know where she was talking about shit about G Mangoes, whether it was on hers or on Mark's itself, but somebody had told Mark that Samantha was talking shit about G. And there, and I heard G said, now, Samantha, if you're going to talk shit about my friend G,
I mean,
you're going to be fucking gone. And it come out that allegedly she was giving G Mango's relationship advice. So I have no idea.
she's the last one to be giving that to anybody. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, you're a smart lady.
And
You know this. Come on.
well, that night G Mangoes went live and Jayla was saying, like what a good friend Samantha was. And well, I clipped G saying how he really felt about her. And I think I titled it Jesus G Tell or something like that, because
Hmm.
she
I think I've seen
forgets
that.
he dealt with
I think I've
her a
seen that
little
picture.
over a year ago. Yeah. And I mean, like, again, Samantha ran over about a year or so ago over to G Mangoes after her and Jake had made up. They were trying to fix their friendship. She goes at the time G and Jake were kind of not what they are now, but and goes in there and gives a bunch of people in, I'll say, home base screenshots of Jake and what he had done in his past, causing the war to be even worse. And like I
That
said,
doesn't
this was
surprise
right
me.
after
That doesn't surprise
Jake
me one bit.
apologized to her. They were working on things. So, I mean, this isn't G Mango's first rodeo with her. And I think he might have kind of mentioned it. I don't really remember, but I know people had gone to G and said, "Yo, G, her and Jake made up. Why the fuck is she doing this?" And I think
Because that's how
Jake can
dumb she
correct me
is.
if I'm wrong, but yeah, well, like I said, Jake can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think G came to
But
him
I genuinely, Missy,
and spoke to him about it.
I wouldn't disbelieve this is exactly what happened. Because I know my own fucking bullshit with her. Like when I told her to stay away from
Yeah,
Abe and Cole, what did she do? 20 minutes later, fucking up in their fucking panel talking shit. It's like, no, fuck them. Fuck her.
well, Samantha and Abe
She's a
have a
fucking
love
idiot.
hate relationship. Like,
A fucking
and you know
goldfish
what?
has longer.
She's done.
Wait, Missy, a goldfish has longer memory retention than
Yeah.
fucking Sammy Zanny, whatever the fuck you want to call her. And I don't mean Sammy the Bumblebee because Sammy the
Yeah, well,
Bumblebee is a
I'll
good.
honestly say, Cactus, Samantha has done worse to Abe than she's ever did to anybody else.
Abe's a piece of shit though, but like, so I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
That's just
but
my
what
opinion. I
she what
mean,
she did a
not
couple
going
of
to be
years
everybody
ago
else.
to Abe was worse. And I mean, like,
I don't think I've heard this
I
story.
find it
Go on.
funny. Everybody's so up in arms about those videos that Abe did on me. Like the one of Richard Simmons. I'll tell you, I cracked right up laughing. Now, if this had been a
What
couple of
did she do?
years ago,
Okay, what did
yeah,
she do
Abe
to
and
Abe
I
though?
tissed and tossed.
What
Oh,
did she do to
dear
Abe though?
Lord, that's the real story
No, come on, no. You
behind
started
the
into it.
pitch
Now you got a deep
that
dive
she
on it.
gave Jake when Jake said, I know she foul ass lied on you, Jake, fool. But when she gave Jake a couple of years ago the pictures of her wrists, There was a
How do you know they were
whole
her
big
wrists though?
ass fucking fiasco. She, because Samantha's an idiot, that's why. But she turned
But how
around
do you know they were her wrists?
and
Were,
Abe
were
was
the wrists up beside her face?
she
Or was
said
it
it
not
was
just a
her
picture she got
wrists.
off the internet?
She gave them to Jake. They were her real wrists. But
Okay.
her and, well, no, it wasn't her. Abe and Cutie, Kabooti, and Bubba Boo, who aren't even on YouTube anymore, they were all feuding. And
Okay.
Abe had posted a picture that he thought was Cutie. I never really paid nothing about it, or might have been, but I can't fucking remember. It was actually
Come
a
on, you're the newspaper. You're supposed to know all this
picture of
shit. You're the investigative reporter. You should know all this shit.
Samantha. And she went, he posted her pic. And, and, and
You got to get a better Canadian internet provider, or go to a better room. Go to another room or something. Went all robotic again there for a second. Well, Missy's trying to figure this out. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know how many of you in chat know who Samantha is. I've had the misfortune of knowing her for about a year, and I don't have anything good to say about her right now. Um, she's basically thrown like everybody under the bus she can, and then she wonders why people don't want to talk to her. Hey, Patty. Hey, Patty. I hope you're doing okay.
YT, it's nothing.
Are you sure you're not running something else in the background that's fucking it up? Because sometimes I know myself, if I try to run YouTube at the same time I'm running StreamYard, it fucks it up for me. Just if you got something else, straight YouTube or Discord or something like that, turn that shit off, and it should fix your shit then immediately. I'm an even bigger boomer than you, Missy. You should know this shit already. God damn. Watch this. She was about to go ham on your ass before her shit kicked out. I feel your struggle, Patty. But listen, girl, Patty. I hope you're doing well. I genuinely hope you're doing well.
Saying I'm going at my computer, I'm fully connected, so.
But I'm just saying, if you've got something else running in the background, or could it be your computer's doing a fucking shitty
No, I don't.
what's called update? Sometimes
no,
if
it's not updating
if
at all. It's nothing to do with my computer.
You sound perfect
it's
now.
StreamYard
You sound
itself.
perfect now. But no, you sound perfect now. So off you go. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, so she turned around and she wanted to do a stream to straighten things out with Abe and all them because Abe put a picture out. And she had come to Jake, and Jake literally, I think it's a pretty shitty idea. Things are too heated right now. Don't do it. Well, what does she do? She goes and does up a stream with Abe. Well, that went to shit in a handbasket real quick. And when she did, she got nowhere with it. And that night, she did something really stupid, took pictures of it, and sent it to Jake and Elmo and Cammy and a bunch of other people. But remember,
Mm-hmm.
she don't know Cammy, so
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's the new thing. Yeah, apparently Cammy was never her friend. That's the bullshit she's running with right now. Fucking lying.
She knew Cammy way before I ever came to
I
YouTube.
know, but that it's just
And
I can't fucking believe she's even trying to pull that bullshit because that's the biggest fucking lie I've ever heard out of her
yeah.
mouth.
Yeah, that's exactly what she told everybody was she told that to Harvard Chickie because Harvard Chickie had said it.
Mm.
Harvard Chickie said it on Mark Terry's panel, I believe.
Yeah, and I'll talk to you like once you get done with your little thing here. I want to ask you about that. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, but like I said, and she had after a while she had left for a while, and then she come back, and we were really, then all of a sudden she got into the drama again. So, and that's
From
what
what
she
I know,
does. She
from
leaves and then gets into
okay,
the drama,
I'm just
and
gonna say it like this. She's left like 4 months or four times this year, and it's been
yep,
at least a month every time that I know of.
yep,
When she comes back and when she starts when before I
yeah. Because
told her to fuck off,
the
but
last time
before I
she
told her
left
to fuck
was the
off,
Chubby incident. Yep.
no. Oh no. She's left a lot more times after that. I,
Mm,
I have receipts about this. So yeah, I know when she's been around and I know when she's not been around. And when she's been around, until I told her to fuck off, she was all up in my Discord DMs. Give me links to come on my at stupid o'clock in the morning for me. Come on my stream. Nobody's talking to me. Come on my stream. I thought you were my friend. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Fuck off. If you're fucking interested, I might, but you're not.
yeah.
You're miserable.
It's like, well, the thing is, I don't hate Samantha. Like, I want to bang my head off a fucking brick wall repeatedly.
Exactly the same way because there's no fucking helping her. There is no helping her. And look, I know you and the
No.
rest of the girls that are her friends. You've tried and tried and tried, and it's just like fucking. What's the fucking hell's the point here? Because
And you know,
obviously
like
the
I
fucking
said, years
but it's
ago,
obvious it's all obvious the elevator isn't going all the way to the fucking top floor. It gets stuck somewhere around 92nd or
yeah, and
93rd
then
floor.
just,
It ain't ever getting 100.
and it just like, I remember we all used to be in hey with Boy Airman and a couple other people, and she would DM Art and say, "Art, can you get me into a call with Crystal, Cammy, and Elmo? I'd really like to speak to them." And Art would come back and he'd say, "Girls, Sammy wants us to do a call." And Cammy, God love her, I don't know how many times she's tried. And even like she can shit talk Elmo all she wants. Even at one point, Elmo forgave her.
Few cans short of a six
And
pack,
everybody
Tanya.
was kind of like saying to me at the time, and everybody was saying to me at the time, Cactus, oh, come on, Missy, give her another chance, give her another chance. I'm glad I dug my fucking heels in and said no.
I don't think you're
Because
the only
after
one
the
that did
first
that.
go around, I seen it was a repeated pattern.
From what I'm seeing, or from what I've just seen, I think as much as you may have dug your heels in, I think the one person she's done pissed off the most is Jess.
Yep.
I've just seen Jess seems to be fucking big mad, and that's just me
Oh my
looking
God,
from the
no.
outside in. I don't know any of the private bullshit. That's just me looking from the outside in.
Oh no, you should. If you were in that Discord, you know it's not that Stacy Kender.
Like
Stacy
I
come in
like
here.
Stacey. I
Stacy
kind of like
the
Stacey. I like Stacey. I like Stacey as well. I mean,
daughter.
Stacey's asked me a few times. Like I've used random shit every now and again for bullshit on my videos. Now hers are miles better than mine, but every now and again I've used some random shit, and she's come to me. She's thrown a comment in some of my videos. Asked me, how did you do this one thing or
Yep.
something like that, and I'll tell her blah 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 whatever. But I like Stacey.
Well, I had
no
to
problem with
laugh last
Stacey.
night. Samantha last night after she was like, you know what, Missy, go ahead and dox me. I don't care. Do what you want. Go back into my Christ Discord and go play with fucking Lexi. And I was like,
What is my
did you really just tell me to go play? See?
What is my cry doing? And who's like? I'm sorry, Lexi. I probably don't know. But like, why would you play with? Like, what's she trying to say? But you know what I mean? What
I
is she
don't
trying
know,
to say?
but it just sounded so. I don't know, but it was right out there. She turned around and told me to go play with Lexi.
Well, you know, she's saying that.
I went into the Discord.
Is Lexi a male or female or whatever the fuck?
She's transgender.
I presume it's a woman. Okay, whatever. Okay, fine. Okay, no,
Yep.
leave that out for a minute. But let's go back to the other point. She like, this is the other thing, and this is why she's got herself in shit, because she was trying to give G Mango's relationship advice.
Yeah.
Right? Now, isn't it a known fact her and Ricky, they haven't had nuptials in, but like they haven't had nuptials in how long? Married couple, and like they're doing the Mark Terry, celibate kind of bullshit. Why is that?
Yeah. I have no idea.
No, I don't know about you, Missy. But when I was with my ex, like when things were good, like nearly like fucking rabbits. I don't care. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe that sounds a bit cringy. I know a lot of your fans are female.
Yeah.
But I mean, most women know, or most women, men and women, when they're in a relationship, that's what you do. Like, if you got no kids, and even sometimes if you have kids, you're every now and again when you will get at it. But her and Ricky never. She's even said that. No, we don't have any physical relationship. So who the fuck is she? Like, I don't like mangoes, but like, who the fuck is she to give that arsehole any fucking relationship advice when her own shit is fucked up? Huh?
That's literally what I said. Like, I literally said on a clip, I said, "Who are you to give relationship advice?" Like,
but am I wrong in thinking that? Or are you wrong in thinking that? Or is anybody else wrong in thinking that?
No, you're perfectly right in it. You're perfectly right thinking it. Like, who is she to give relationship advice to anybody?
Well, I mean, like, maybe
you're right about when she turns around and says about Ricky.
But like, maybe fix your own shit first.
She could sit there and tell you in a DM she hasn't touched Ricky in 5 years, but she won't remember telling you that. She'll stand there and say she never said it.
What is that? That's not. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's another thing. She seems to fucking. It's like her brain is a fucking sieve. She forgets everything she ever says. What is doing that?
Yeah.
Like that is not alcohol. There's more. There's more play there than just alcohol. And she's too young to have Alzheimer's. So what the fuck is it?
I'm wondering if her medication, she's on whatever her medication is, something's not interacting the way it should. Because I mean, I know if I have a problem remembering, I know it's because I've got a migraine coming on. I go into complete brain fog the day after. But I mean, like, she literally forgets what she says and does.
Tanya Z, we'd be a
Tanya
perfect
Z said
match
the
then.
best relationship
No, I'm just
advice: avoid them.
highlight what
Avoid
you said.
relationships.
Highlight what you said about here's some relationship advice.
Yeah,
All you have to do is just click on.
yeah. Avoid them.
That's perfect.
But yeah, like I mean, but
It's
yeah,
got to be
like
more than
if I
Xanax.
could have put the clips out last night.
YT, it's got to be more than Xanax because no, I don't think Xanax would fry the brain as bad as that. There's got to be a mix of maybe there's oxycontin in there. I don't know.
Well, here's the bad yet. Like I was going to say earlier, Lexi has bad seizures. She can never have a driver's license. She can't drive as a result of
Right.
this. Samantha
Okay, yeah, you're getting into
is
something
the same
I'm
as
going to ask
Lexi.
about. Well, go on, carry on. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. But
And
okay, explain to me then.
and she's admitting she's driving all over the place.
But that's what I'm saying. You see, this is why none of this shit about her saying she's getting these seizures makes sense.
Yeah.
Aren't there screenshots of her sitting behind the
Yeah,
wheel
so I
while
mean
she's
like
dreaming?
I have no idea because she dirty deletes everything.
I don't like fucking wanting to give that fucking little racist bastard in Florida fucking any credit, fucking Nicole. But she calls her fake seizure bitch. I'm pretty much agreeing. I don't want to.
A lot
I
of
think it's
people
all
are.
fake. I think the seizure shit with Samantha is all fake.
A lot of people are starting to say that. Like I don't want to say that she doesn't because I don't know. And at this point I really don't care, but I brought all that. I know quite a few people that have epilepsy and they can't drive. Now, I remember her saying a couple of years ago, her and Ricky went and bought a car with her mother, and her mother drives it because of her seizures.
Right.
Because I'm sorry, no doctor in their right mind is going to write out, yeah, this person has seizures. They're safe to fucking drive.
Like
Yeah. Concerned to be
I
smart,
know
but
here.
she did a live stream 3 days ago. She stressed herself out so bad she had a seizure on her own fucking.
I know here in the UK, there's the UK version. I think of Xanax. It's called diazepam. And if you're taking that
Yep.
and you're involved in a crash, it doesn't matter if you're innocent or not. And the fact that you're behind the wheel with that shit in your system, you're going to jail. Especially if somebody gets badly
Yeah,
hurt.
but the thing is with
You're
her,
not supposed to have
Tanya,
that.
okay, she got so stressed out the other day on her own panel because she was going at me and Stacy and Jess and everybody. She had a seizure on her own panel that lasted 5 minutes before she could actually have a coherent sentence. Back in February, when she had one on Chubby's, it was a good 10 minutes from the time it started to the time she could actually form a sentence to Tony Kiwi. 10 minutes.
And you don't, no, I don't think
Yes,
you weren't
Samantha's
in
Sammy
Jake's.
Sammy.
You weren't in Jake's at the time, but I remember that. After she came out of that whole argument
Yep.
with Chubby, she came back into Jake's, and within
Yep.
2 minutes of her coming back into Jake's, she was perfectly normal. Patty was there. Patty remembers all this shit. And I don't want to be throwing
Yep.
Patty under the bus here because she's got enough shit on her plate. But Patty wasn't the only person in that call. There was about 6 of us and Samantha. And
Yep.
it kind of lit a
Because
fucking
I was
red light
in
under
Chubby.
me.
If you remember Cactus, you were in Chubby's chat. And you and I were talking about something back and forth. And I had realized she was starting to have a seizure. Remember? I was saying, Chubby, get her to the back. Mute her. Chubby, get her to the fucking back. She's having a seizure. And Tony Kiwi said, can you move her to the back? And I said, somebody go in the back with her. And I said, start yelling for Ricky. She's having a seizure. And I think Chubby went back
Patty.
with her. And it was good. It was a good 10 minutes.
You see, Patty, here's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, even Patty said she remembered
that. Wait. I am convinced that was all a fucking load of bullshit. I am totally 100% convinced that was a total load of bullshit. She was playing us all with like I don't know, I guess a victim card or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's what I'm convinced of.
Yeah, sad thing was before any of that happened, Cactus, she started coming into the chat. And I DM'd Chubby privately and I said, yo, she was just over in Jake's running her mouth. Don't let her on your panel. She's going to shit worse. Chubby said, oh, well, we'll wait and see. I said, Chubby, no, don't do it. Please don't bring her up there. She brought her up there and pulled a seizure.
Yeah, but you see, and on a side note, that just proved how much of a cunt. Sorry for using that word, but that basically just proved how much of a cunt fucking Chubby is.
But like I said, I do give her and Tony credit seeing what I said in the chat and told her to move her to the back. And I guess, I don't know if Samantha was the one pitching the story that Chubby was unmuting her to make her look.
But Missy, here's the thing. When she, after having a seizure, 5 minutes after having a seizure in Chubby's, she came into a call with me, Jake, and about 6 other people.
Seizure the other day.
But wait, she came into a call 5 minutes afterwards, and there was no sign of any seizure. None. She was as happy-go-lucky as everybody else. So, I don't know. Hey, Blakes. I think you're having more technical.
Yeah, I just went out for a second, and then Samantha got up, and you could hear her moving around. And then next thing you know, she's sitting there lighting a cigarette. And see, Cactus, there's another person right there. He has epileptic seizures. He's not allowed to drive. Yep, King Bone. I was on a stream one night and he pulled 3 seizures. He was just there eating.
I think it's just she didn't like the way and she wanted a quick, easy way out, and she couldn't think of anything, so immediately, fake a seizure. That's that's basically what I think.
Exactly. Yep.
And I haven't seen it personally, but I've heard she's pulled that bullshit again. I'm not sure where, but in the last week or so.
Oh, even if she was to come in here tonight, even if she was to come in here tonight and say, I want a link, I would not let her up here because I would not want to run that risk and her pulling that shit.
Do you not remember
having
when was it?
me fucking.
Was it a week ago? She came into Jake's. Me, Jake. There was Jake.
Do a
me,
good enough job.
Sunflower. But do you remember, like about a week ago, there was me,
Yep.
Jake, Sunflower, and we were all asking her questions and shit like that. And funnily enough, the pressure was on her. No,
look at that. There's your number one fan card. Hey, Ghost.
I don't care about
Slow
that. I don't care.
Back, is he?
I don't care about that idiot. But why was it like when those three of us on panel asking her questions, no seizure? And we were throwing some pretty hard questions at her and no seizure.
Yep.
So I don't get it. But
like I said, she's a liability risk.
Well, it appears she was a liability to Harvard Chickie. Do you want to get in? Do you want to get in on this?
You know what? If I had a choice between Samantha and Harvard Chickie on my panel, I'd pick Harvard Chickie.
Would you? Would you really? Seriously?
Yes, I would.
I don't know about that.
If I had a choice
I don't know about that.
between her and Samantha, yes. Yes.
Apparently, big old Mr. Scammer, he's
you
mad.
Never know what
big
the
old
fuck
Scammer man is mad.
Next.
Well, big old Scammer man's big mad. Old skid mark, old rotten drawers, Mark Terry. He's big mad because apparently
but
Harvard was going to call the cops on him. I could bring
Harvard Chickie onto my panel.
Well, good luck getting the word in edgeways.
I could bring Harvard Chickie, put her up here, and you never know what the fuck she's going to say. Samantha, on the other hand, I bring her up there. That'd be.
Yeah, you could bring her up, but that'd be the death of your string, because you'd never get a word in edgeways afterwards.
Yeah. Oh my Jesus! No, because
you'd have to listen for hours.
It'd be
hours of how her life is so fantastic, and she'd be telling you about Alex and all this other bullshit. And I did a few months.
No, it would be the thing with her is
Missy. And Patty will agree with this. Having to deal with Harvard was like doing a fucking prison sentence. I'm not lying. It was cruel and unusual punishment having to deal with her. I'll just say it like that.
The thing is, like I said, with Harvard Chickie, string the people because you wouldn't know what the fuck she's going to say next.
But I know why Mark Terry is mad. Because I heard
Harvard Chickie, you could probably hold a conversation with.
Oh no, that's not exactly like. But that's not exactly why Mark Terry is mad. Mark Terry is mad. Missy, Mark Terry is mad for one reason only. She's supposed to have all that money, and she didn't give him a goddamn penny. Not one penny.
Yeah, exactly, Patty, because I bring her up here, it would be a liability because, like I said, she would deliberately pull a fucking seizure on my panel. And like I said, I am the misfit pariah. I don't need help getting into trouble on YouTube. I do.
You're the YouTube newspaper. I mean, you've got a whole fucking reputation to keep going. You don't need that shit in your fucking bullshit.
Yep. Exactly. And you know what? She's sitting there saying, I unsubbed from the newspaper.
Carlos, go back to Mark
Newsflash,
Towers and get owned
Zanny
again.
Sammy.
Get owned
Only my
again by
friends are allowed to
fucking.
call me
Hold on. Carlos, go back to Mark Towers and get owned again by what's
that.
his name? Boring Boris. I mean, haven't they kicked you out? They kicked you out of Mangoes. They kicked you out of fucking Mark Terry's, and now you're coming here. You got nowhere else to go, motherfucker. Fuck off. Your own shit is catching up with you, dumb fuck.
Yeah, but you know what the good thing about Carlos is? Now Carlos will leave here, right? And he'll go into somebody's chat and he'll say, "Hey, go troll Miss Pro," and he's putting my link, and then I get all these people here. That's one thing that's good with Carlos.
Yeah, but you know what Carl's main issue is? Mark Terry let this guy Shane in, let this gay dude Shane in, become his gay lover, and Carlos is just mad. That could have been me. That could have been me. That's what Carlos is thinking deep down in his own head. That could have been me. Sucks to be you, I guess, Carlos. Oh, well.
No doubt.
Ooh.
I watched a little. I don't know what to think of that Shane guy.
That is some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Like I really don't.
You're living with your wife in a small shitty little apartment, and that next thing you move a fucking ex-convict in. Really? Oh, come on, Missy.
Yeah, that's I don't know. He said he's known him for quite a while, so I'll take his word for it.
In what way did he know him, though? Is it just knowing him walking on the street, or does he know him carnally?
I can't remember how he said he knew him, but he said he knew him for a while.
Because remember,
the only thing I really question a lot of people that went into Mark's a while ago.
But hasn't Mark said, like, me and Mrs. T, we don't have sex anymore? Maybe Mark doesn't swing that way anymore. Maybe he's a bit,
surprise me.
Fruit loopy.
Maybe.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe hard to say. But the only thing I found weird was back a couple of months ago when he had that who the fuck was that guy?
Who?
When he started fucking with that community, and I was somewhere else watching something.
Or are you talking about a month ago that weird ass
There's a couple of people I remember you mentioning.
Are you talking about the guy that was living in his car?
I think so, yeah. But they said there's a couple of there's a couple of fucking people in there.
He had a name. Hang on. He had a name like Bo Bandy or some bullshit like that.
Sammy Bo Andy or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it was like a rip off. It was like a rip off the Canadian show. It was like a rip off of your Canadian show, Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
there's a Bo Bandy in that. Yeah.
And he brought in a couple of people that I had mentioned to somebody. Said, go in there up on the panel. And
Skid Mark was silent for a few days around that, didn't
he? Literally said to this, as I said, you're going to regret it. One of the got up there, and it was so funny because I sat and watched it. This other guy comes up and he's like, all right, me and you get off here. I'll go live on my channel, and me and you can talk man to man on there. And he literally handed this guy his ass on Mark's panel. And what it was this guy that was up there. Well, Cactus, you know Canadian Bacon, right?
Yeah, isn't it pretty much like the same shit we got over here?
Once in a while into G.
Oh no! What? You mean an actual? I thought you were talking about the actual feed you can get out of it. But no, yeah, go on. I've heard the name
Yeah,
Canadian
well,
bacon. That
yeah, well, yeah, well, he's a very good friend of mine. He comes into my chat every once in a while. Well, this
yeah,
fucking
no,
dude
of course,
that
because
was
he's
sitting up
another
on
nat.
Mark's
He's a
panel,
right. Go on.
yeah, well, this fucking dude was sitting up on Mark's panel, that OG Digger. We have clips of
No clue what
Digger
that is.
saying if he ever met Bacon's girlfriend in real life, he was going to kick her fucking teeth down her throat. And he was sitting up on Mark's panel. And I was telling this person, yo, get him off there. He was threatening to beat a fucking girl here not that long ago. And the person was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I had found a clip of him saying it, like he was going right off on Bacon's girlfriend. And they were like, oh my God. And then to have, I think the guy that handed him his ass, Andy Guzman, it was the funniest thing to watch because Andy said, dude, you said you were leaving YouTube. You've been on here for 6 fucking days running your fucking mouth at people. And like I said, Andy put him right in his fucking place over it.
Well, this motherfucker said
But
he
it
was
was
going to beat
like
shit over.
that OG Digger guy.
But he said
with Sammy
this asshole
Bohannon.
said he was going to beat a woman up. He said he was going to beat a woman up. And Mark Terry Lowe that.
Yep.
Yeah, that.
Well,
that
he
fits
didn't say it on
mine.
Mark's panel because Mark didn't fucking know he had been saying it. Mark found out after the fact.
You know, I'm just
Because
wondering about
my
that
friend that
because
come in here,
hang on, Missy, hold on, Missy. I'm just wondering about that because like
yeah,
that's the same type of shit G says. Oh, I don't know this shit happens until after the fact.
yep.
And sometimes in G's shit, it all happens in G's shit, and he never says a fucking word about it. Nah, bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm
well, I
calling
can
bullshit on
truthfully
that.
say Mark found out after the fact.
And okay, I'll agree to
I
disagree with you. I'm not going to have a fucking argument because
Yeah,
I don't know who the fuck it was. I don't know what was said. So
no, because the person that I got to relay the message to, someone else that was on the panel that night, they were just like, "What the fuck?" And they were texting Mark saying, "Get this guy off your fucking panel."
you know what you need to do though, Missy? You need to change your name from just Missy or what you got it at now, and just change it to 3 letters. In. Like forget about the C. Forget about the C in front of C and in. Just replace that with an in. Hey, Dina. And Cammy, hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you need to change your name. Just change your whole channel name to In. And fucking just be the big reporter on everything on YouTube. I'm joking. I mean, everybody laughs about that. Say, you're the newspaper and all this bullshit. No, fuck that. Yeah. Evolve from being a newspaper. Be the. Yeah. What's CNN's claim? The most truthful news.
Oh.
Come on, you know what I'm doing.
Dina said she realized when she blocked me, she thought I was Cupid.
How in the hell? Oh no, Dina, that was a bad.
I remember that.
Fail. That was a bad fail by you, Dina. How could you think she was Cupid?
No, what it was we were all in Honors chat, and there was a troll that went in there.
Of all the people to think you could be
literally how it is. Yeah, but see, a troll account went in there and fucking told her and Ani that it's that troll account, Carrie fucking Barrett, that one is supposedly against Nicole. Well, that troll account, Carrie Barrett, told them I was this Cupid, stupid fucking.
Give us your best Cockney accent. Give us your best male Cockney accent.
And Dina this.
Come
I
on,
can't even
say,
do it
all right,
because
governor.
Cupid, stupid
Okay,
guy, he's a
governor.
fucking.
Come
I
on,
can't
you
speak
got a better go
British.
of fucking. You got a better go of doing a fucking British accent than I do. I mean, there's no way I can pass myself off as English ever. Oh, I can say, oh, hello, oh, hello. Look, I'm pretty sure you could say, all right, governor.
Yeah, and what it was yeah. So Cupid, stupid guy, and a Carrie Barrett fucking account goes in there and says, "Yeah, she goes in there and she supports him and Nicole and Senate ratings and on his chat. Is that who the fuck that is?" Like she went right off on me. Next thing I know, boop, I'm gone. Because they were telling Ani and Dina that I supported H bomb some else, and I think I DM'd somebody and I said, "Can you
There is
tell
no
me who
woman.
the fuck H
There is
bomb
no
is?"
woman.
Because I
There
have
is
no
no
idea who that person
civilized
is.
woman, Missy. There is no civilized woman with a fucking working
Lol.
brain who would support H bomb, would support any bullshit that comes out of fucking Nicole's mouth or anything like that, or even J Lo,
Yeah,
or the rest. Like, there's a whole fucking list of them. There's nobody with a brain that would support any of them,
yeah.
male or
Dina said,
female.
"I thought you were him." Laugh out loud.
But Dina, you should have asked her.
Yeah, Dina.
Say something. Say something with a Cockney accent. Say, "All right, governor." And I'm still waiting for you to say it. Say it.
All
Say
right,
it, bitch.
governor.
Say it. Nah,
Yeah,
you
all
wouldn't
right,
pass. There's
governor.
no way.
No, you know
You
what
wouldn't.
you
You
know
wouldn't
who
pass.
Dina's biggest hater in her chat was, that really hated me, and he
Go
got
on.
mad because I called him out for his shit. Joe
Go on. Go
Cobra.
on. No clue who that. Wait, Joe Cobra?
We saw it everywhere. It's like, yep,
Wait, hang on. I wasn't that. Wasn't that?
Joe
Was
Cobra.
I thought he was her biggest. I thought he was her biggest supporter.
Oh no,
Wasn't
he's
he?
my biggest hater. Um,
Oh,
everywhere Dina went, we watched it, right? Like Dina was live and saying she
well, I
had
know the. I
Ani or
know the dude. I
Cammy
know
or
the dude.
somebody
No,
on her
I know
panel.
the dude. I've known the dude. There was some. He
She
went
would
on
be in
after that.
conversation with them. Oh my god, I
Yikes!
gotta highlight Dina saying that. That's funny.
But yeah, but I remember he. Who was it? There was somebody in Jake's chat that ran him through the ring, ripped him a new arsehole. Who was it? Fucking Boston girl. What's her name? Uh, what
Yeah,
what's
he
Boston
did,
girl's
Dina,
name?
because I said I'll use this as an example. Ani on she had Ani on her panel and they were discussing something.
Mm.
I forget what it was now, but Joe would come in. Hi, Dina. How are you? And she'd be talking like she's not even looking at her chat. She's in her conversation. Her and Ani are concentrating talking about. A few minutes later, Dina, I said hello to you. Aren't you going to answer me? Dina, I
Wasn't
said
the thing,
hi. Well, since nobody's
Missy?
going to
Wasn't it
talk to me, I might as well leave. This is what he did in every
Missy?
chat she was at.
Missy, what? And maybe Dina.
Yeah.
Dina, you can answer this as well. But wasn't the thing um that Joe Cobra? He only liked Dina because she had a few links to some band, rock band or something. He liked.
Yep.
Was that basically it? Or
Yes.
am I getting it? Like,
Yep.
Dina, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
She literally said he always asks me about my ex, and it's like I don't want to talk about my ex.
Oh, yeah, it's no. I look. She just. I think she typed that as I was saying. I didn't see that start off. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I remember. I remember that being said. Because I was wondering where he went because I haven't seen him around in the longest time.
Yeah, her ex is a founding president of Cannibal Corpse. Well,
That's
he
probably
went on
some kind
Twitter
of
the other
that's probably
day,
some kind of rock band. I'm
and
sorry, Dina, I just don't know it.
Barbie Girl, I don't know what happened. He went into Barbie Girl's chat a couple of nights ago, and Barbie blocked him. And he went on a big ass tirade on Twitter saying, I went in there being all civil and she blocked me for no reason. She can suck a big fat pony cock for all I care. And you wonder why it makes you look how you're fucking talking, dude.
I don't really like or dislike Barbie, but I mean, can't she do whatever the fuck she wants on her own channel? You know what I mean? Like, can't it is like
Panel.
who's he to tell her who? Like, if she doesn't like him, if she wants to fucking get rid of him, I mean, boo hoo hoo.
And getting a popsicle. It was
Who did he
Harvard
want?
check.
Hang on,
And
I he probably want to get up there, fucking suck ass with uh Steve Billings, or maybe there's somebody else on the panel he wanted to suck ass off.
no,
Well, why was he going
no,
there then?
I think he wanted to get with Barbie, but he turned around. And one night he was in Jake's, and Harvard had her kitten on the panel, and she was feeding her kitten the popsicle. He turns around and says right in the chat, "Hey Dina, you want to know how some girls attract their dog?" And she's like, or no, he didn't say Dina. He said it to Harvard. Sorry. Harvard chick, you know how some people get their dog's attention? She's like, how? He said, put some peanut butter on your coochie. All dogs love peanut butter. And
Who said that?
all chat, what the fuck?
Wait, who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Joe Cobra did. Joe
Okay.
Cobra did one night in Jake's chat.
If I was there, I'm fucking sorry I didn't see that.
Yep, he was peanut
No,
butter
because
on their coochie and let
that's
the dog
downright
lick
nasty.
it.
That's downright nasty. That's downright fucking nasty.
Oh,
That's downright fucking nasty.
everything that comes out of Joe Cobra's mouth is nasty.
Fuck's sake. Can you not just be friends with somebody of the opposite sex and
Oh yeah,
it
everything
not
he
be
said.
about fucking sexual shit? Like what? Like okay, I mean
Nope.
maybe on my stream when I won there's one lady that came up on my stream last night. Like I probably said a bit out of the way, fucking you got a sexy voice and shit like that. Maybe that's a bit fucking pushing the limit as well.
Yep.
But I mean, I wasn't trying to be. I immediately
But I
apologized for
think if Jake goes back, I can't remember what it was, but there was Jake and Harvard Chick and two other people on the panel. If Jake goes back and specifically looks for that stream when she had her kitten on the panel feeding it a popsicle, he'll find those comments.
I don't. You know what? I don't think Jake would bother.
Well, Jake's honestly told him,
unless
Jake
unless,
didn't
unless
lie.
Jake
He's like, dude,
might
I only
Jake probably
tolerate
won't
you
bother.
because of Missy.
Jake probably won't bother because I'll tell you why. Because Joe Cobra isn't fucking anybody of interest really to Jake. Maybe that's wrong, but
Hey, hey, Cactus, you want some more sick Joe Cobra stories? Just
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Because no, you just told me one thing, and I don't know what the fuck. Do I want to hear any more of this? Go on, no, fucking go on. I mean, you've got to
look,
leave your
he used
bonnet
to get
down,
in
off
my
you go.
panels and in my streams. He used to panel with
Go
me,
on.
and he'd be in my streams or in my chats talking. You should ask Cammy some of the things he said. Cammy outright called him a disgusting.
I mean, if Cammy's gonna fucking say that,
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was.
so in other
Oh
words,
yeah, Cammy
he was
would be.
another one of these arseholes that would cover
Cammy
him
one
in
night.
or making. But he was another, basically, he was another one of these arseholes making men look like shit. Like
Well, I
he was
have a
one of these
clip.
fucking dicks. But he like I bet like without knowing someone, he's one of these dicks that's making like, oh, men can't have a civil conversation with women without fucking immediately going about tits or ass or some shit like that. Or
Well, not only that. See, he's kind of like another Samantha. Things don't go his way, he runs.
oh no,
Because
yeah,
before shit popped with Cool Nicole, I was on a panel with Nicole, Mike Wright, and Jessica.
how did you
And I
survive
had
that
started
panel?
to come back
I got
around
asked that
because I
question to
had been
begin
telling, yeah, but listen,
with.
this was the key thing, right? I had been trying to warn people what he had been fucking saying to women. He wanted to play this Mr. Nice Guy. He did no wrong. Well, I had made about he literally threatened Lolly Cunningham on Twitter. I didn't have a chance to get the screenshots of what he said, but basic lines he said. If I see you IRL, I'm gonna
I
slap the
keep
living
hearing
shit
about
out of
this.
you.
I keep hearing about this
You
Lolly
be
Cunningham, man. I
putting
used to
words
hear
in
about him
my
back in the
mouth,
days
and
when I
I
was.
never said that. And I told her I'd slap her with my words and blah blah blah. No, he
Okay,
literally
G.
threatened to physically hit her. So he was going to all these places saying,
Oh, this. Hang on. This is the
well,
thing. I
we
think.
were on Cool Nicole's panel one night.
This is the thing. I think
Yeah.
Bridget has against him. Shit about Lolly Cunningham. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Go on. Carry on.
Oh no, it wasn't Kimberly, that was Isabel, Cammy. Oh my god. Izzy was the first girlfriend he had online. He stalked her for 2 fucking years. Like she's had to pretty much go in witness
How?
protection.
Hold
It
on.
was
Hold
that
on.
bad.
Hold on.
But
How could
getting back to
how
it.
could she
So
be his girlfriend? How could she be his girlfriend if he was stalking her? That's not a girlfriend.
well, see, they met on Canada. They were only a couple hours away from each other. And got a relationship together.
Yeah.
But he started harassing and stalking her.
So
And
I'm just going
the
to say this
Nicole
like
thing,
this.
me, Jessica, I cry, were on Nicole's panel. Well, Jesus
Mm.
Christ, nobody had a month. Who pops in the chat? If you're the real Lolly, click Nicole's link. I need to come up and talk to you about something. I need you to come up and talk to you about something. Yes, he is, Patty. So Lolly come up and she's like, what's going on, Missy? Tell everybody here what the tweets said to you from Joe Cobra. And he read all right out. And I said, Nicole, can I go back and record this? And she said, yep. I recorded and I that he literally threatened to smack Lolly Cunningham.
I don't understand this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm the only male voice in here. But I don't understand this. Hang on. I don't understand this. Nearly every one of these fucking separate fucking idiots that I'm hearing about, they're all trying to get with other women, or the men trying to get with women, or women trying to get with men. When did YouTube become a dating site?
Yep.
I don't get this.
Well, better one yet. Cammy said, I have a stream. Actually, I can go back to the stream now that I retitled it. Joe got up on my panel one day, and Jake was on my panel, same as YT. Joe Cobra got up on my panel and screamed at me. Oh, Joe and I did not date. Good Lord have mercy. No, no, no. Hell to the no. I'd have got bridge
Hell
first.
to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no.
Joe was
Oh, hell no,
somebody I
bitch.
thought was a very good friend. I I had friend zone Joe,
You
but the
shut that
way
down pretty
he
quick.
asked or the way he acted in the stream that I have, T and Jake on my panel, the way he reacted and started streaming, but there was no relationship with me there. I literally went back and I found that stream a couple of months ago and I retitled it The Night Joe Cobra Went Nuts. Because he literally, uh, Silent has a copy of it, Jeffrey has a copy of it, Abe has a copy of it, and a couple others. And
Patty,
fucking every once in a while,
Patty, I
they get me
remember
from
that being
and
said
say
too.
yes, and I laugh at
I
it.
no, I just want to respond to Patty. Yes, I remember that being said too, Patty. Many's the times. Many's the times. Well, Dina, I came around
Yeah.
this community around the same time as you, or you might have been a bit before me. So I don't know half this shit either. I mean, this is all news to me. Right? It's
Yeah,
just
because
amazing.
why, Cammy,
But hang on,
if you remember
Missy,
correctly, that's when he started trolling.
Missy, you're a smart woman, but
What?
why is it everywhere you go? Like go to G Mangos, go to fucking Mark Terry, go to CJ, uh, pick anybody else that you know that I probably don't know. Why is it? It's this whole like this fart ass bottom of YouTube shit. There's like this fucking they're using like a dating app.
Yep.
Why? But why though?
I don't
I
know.
don't get that.
I think we need to go back to the days of Haggy
But
Rants and go fucking hang out there.
no,
Everybody was
no,
normal
no,
there,
no.
it
Fuck
seemed.
that shit. Fuck no. Goddamn fuck no. I suffered. Oh goddamn.
Oh,
The amount of shit I suffered when I was
come
there.
on,
Fuck that. Hell
Cactus.
no.
That was some of the best content going.
No, no. Fuck no.
How do you think I heard of what a tell was because of him?
I'm still having to deal with fucking
He
assholes
was
from
always
then.
talking about
No.
Tyndall with that fucking
Fucking.
Tesla.
Hang on. 6 years on, I'm still having to deal with assholes from then. I mean, goddamn. Fuck no. No fucking way. We don't want that bitch. He can come back, do whatever the fuck he wants. My ass won't be around there. Hell no.
Hey, Cactus. How many Teslas does Tyndall own now?
Fucking Tim. No, you know what? That one of the biggest scamming fucking
Every time I had
Oh,
at least three
that
more.
bastard. You don't want to get me started on Tyndall. You do not want to get me started on Tyndall. Fuck no. Dude, no, just
Oh
these
God,
motherfuckers.
that was
Hey,
funny.
no, hang on. You know what the motherfucker you say to me? If you keep doing your rants on our show for us, we'll buy you a laptop. Really? I did it for fucking 3 years. Where's my laptop, motherfucker? Not that I wanted it, because I knew it was all bullshit.
I know, right?
Then when Tyndall was kicked, oh yeah, the other fat fucking tub of lard, Haggy Rants himself, yeah. Uh, okay, dude, I'm going to start paying you because I'm getting loads of money every stream I do. I'm going to pay you. Yeah, yeah. You know what you can do with that money? Shove it up your ass. I don't want it. I'm not on here to make money.
But you know what? I'll give Haggy Ransom them credit because that's how I heard of who Edward Hubbard was, and I had
Stuff.
never watched any of Hubbard's streams or anything like. Then I'm going into
Bag of
places
chips.
like then I'm going into places like Jake's and all these, and who fucking pops up at Edward Hubbard, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me, right?" So I'm just kind of like, you know, like not letting on. I've heard about this guy.
How much he? Yeah,
And,
have you heard about how much he went
so
after
yeah,
this
like
other?
uh,
Have you heard about how much he used to go after this other retard called Papa Grizz? No.
no. Well,
It's just
I
ironic because
know
Grizz.
who Papa Grizz is,
Yeah, Grizz started out with a fucking
I've not been in his
oxygen, but Grizz started out with oxygen going up his nose, and Hubbard's thing
yeah.
was when karma hits you in the ass, it's going to hit you in the ass. That was one of his sayings. I mean, I should make a fucking clip of all his fucking random ass sayings and just put it out there. But
Yeah.
Hubbard used to say, yeah, when karma hits you in the ass, karma hits you in the ass. And you laugh about this Papa Grizz having oxygen up his nose. Where's Edward right now? Going around with an oxygen tank.
Yeah.
Karma, bitch.
Same thing. I know who Papa Grizz, like I do know of him, but I don't know him, but I not that I don't want to get involved with his community. It just very bad shit happened to his daughter here about a year or so ago. So I just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm not going there at all because there was something really
The story,
sick that
there's
happened.
stories that can tell you, the
Yeah,
stories that can
I'm
tell you
not
from
there.
like 2017, 2018, and with all that shit. No, it's just not worth the fucking hassle.
Yeah. No,
Because I've let it all go.
because I'm friends with a lot of people that know Papa Grizz real well. Yeah.
Like I remember the Golden Girls and all them bitches.
But yeah, yeah, one of them was
Chubby.
fuck. Chubby Bowick.
Chubby, Patricia Bowick. For a while, Savage was one of them. She doesn't want to admit that.
The other two.
Oh yeah, and back in the day, yeah, you know how big and tough Savage is right now.
I want to say Raquel,
but you know how big and tough Savage is right now.
I think her name was.
Yeah, there was that. Yeah, the bitch that fucking pushed the Grizzlies disabled kids nudes all over the place. She's the real person. I know I've always said it was Colt, but I think Colt was involved. But you know Savage?
Yeah, well,
before Savage
Patricia
blew up,
Bowick and Tubby that I know of were the Golden Girls.
Yeah, but so was Savage.
Yeah.
And I had that bitch in the palm of my hand. No, listen, I had that bitch in the palm of my hand. That's why I am blocked everywhere by her. She hates the ever-living soul of me.
Yeah,
I made her.
What happened with Papa Grizz's daughter? I can't see Savage Live being involved in that.
I'm just telling you, I just know the shit that went on. I had her fucking screaming, ranting.
Like I said, the shit.
Somebody do something about this Cactus Jack. He's talking mad shit about my son, saying my son did a 15-year-old, which I actually have proof of. So if you're listening, Savage, I still have that proof.
About that one. Yeah, well, I just know like the whole thing of what happened with Papa Grizz's daughter because of the Golden Girls and stuff. I can't see Savage Live being involved in that.
No, she wasn't involved in that, but she was part of the Golden Girls before that shit started. Uh, then after that shit with that with the oldest daughter, the youngest daughter, Colt and this other idiot. So there's two other idiots.
Yeah.
One was called T Bomb. One is called Dave 25. Uh, they're all involved in sending pubic hair and dildos to those kids. Along with that, harassing the ever fuck out of them on Google Hangouts before that got nuked.
Over
Or is that
this
even
end, like
serious?
Hubbard first and then Steve Coat. And yeah, so alrighty.
There's shit I could tell you about Edward
I'm going
Hubbard
to
as
end
well.
her here. It's going live, and she's probably got like 110
shit.
interesting people in there.
I didn't want to bring this up, but like you mentioned Haggy Rants, and this is all the shit comes from Haggy Rants. So like, you got to deal with what you want to bring up. I don't know. I'll shut up about because it's boring. Everybody's seen this shit before. Fuck it.
No.
Nobody wants to hear this crap anymore.
Oh. No, but it's nasty. Like I just kind of, like I said in the beginning of my first stream, the shit even with Lisa Lynn is getting fucking sick. Like
All right,
anybody
okay, hold
that
on.
supports
Yeah,
that
that's
fucking
why I wanted to come
Noodles,
up originally.
fucks that are supporting
The noodles thing. Yeah, okay. I don't agree with what he's saying.
that disgusting what he's accusing Lisa Lynn
No,
of.
I do not agree with what he's saying. Listen to me. I do not agree with what he's saying. But there was one arsehole he has mentioned there, and it's that Jake Hudson. Be very careful with that prick.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, well, I watched Noodles' stream, and this is why I think Noodles lied to him, because Jake got right up on the panel like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, well, isn't it? He said, I never fucking told you any fucking thing about Lisa. He said, you know she's going to be pissed, right? And he's like, I don't care. And
did you not hear
he
the
was
stream
really
on
going
Jake
at
where
this Jake and like Jake cammed up.
I might go over to
No.
Taylor's after this. But
Like really no, my cactus.
But wait, did you not hear on Jake's his
But I
Noodles' little fucking ex-girlfriend Seasons? It was like 2 days ago or something like that.
Yeah, I heard a
where I
little
dropped
bit
the
of
shit
it, but
about
like,
that.
but he said that I'll tell you more here in a second.